The career path to becoming Union Hospital's first full-time chief medical officer more than a decade ago had some interesting twists and turns, but Dr. John Bolinger wouldn't change the journey. Born in Clay County, Indiana, John Bolinger graduated Brazil High School in 1974 with thoughts of becoming a veterinarian, but then he took an EMT class.
And I did that night school, and I started working at Miller & Sons Funeral Home, which had the ambulance service in Brazil, and working with some other guys there that were in pre-med at ISU.
He abandoned thoughts of veterinary medicine and instead enrolled as a pre-med student at Indiana State.
So I started working at Clay County Hospital, and after working around the doctors there and being encouraged, I decided I absolutely did want to become a doctor, and I started pre-med at Indiana State University. And honestly, I hated every bit of it. I didn't like being in the class. I didn't like the chemistry. It didn't seem to pertain to medicine at that time as to what I wanted to do.
So he left Indiana State, but not school. He found a physician's assistant program at Western Michigan. 2 years later, he returned to Brazil as a PA, working with Dr. Kurt Ayler.
He was an internal medicine physician. I worked with him for about 5 years when I decided I really did want to be a doctor. So I started studying again and applied to school and got accepted.
So he was off to Iowa for medical school and residency in internal medicine.
Then I did 3 years of internal medicine residency at a University of Iowa program in Des Moines, Iowa at Iowa Methodist Medical Center and the VA.
Now a full-fledged doctor, he returned home.
I ended up coming back to this area and have never regretted it.
After more than a decade of private practice, he created this area's first hospitalist program. And after several years as coordinator of that program at Union Hospital, he was offered the role of VP of Medical Affairs and Chief Medical Officer in 2010.
I'm still involved with the hospitalist program. As a matter of fact, it's still under my management. It's kind of the best of both worlds.
He calls Staunton, Indiana and Butternut Hill Farm home now. And when he's not practicing medicine, he's restoring old barns and cabins and recycling centuries-old heart pine. Clay County native and Union Hospital Chief Medical Officer John Bolinger, DO, another homegrown healthcare professional serving you.